Hi book babes, my name is Ainsley and welcome to my library. For today's video, I am going to read until I have read a book that is worthy of being rated a 5 stars. The first book that I'm going to start with is Better Together by Christina Riccio. I have been wanting to read this book for like 2 years and I have yet to do so. And I was reading the synopsis and it just really clicked. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to read it right now. So that's what we're doing. So it's like a mix of Freaky Friday and Parent Trap. So I'm excited for two of my favorite movies being combined into a book. Are you kidding? So apparently there's one sister right here and then you flip the book over and there's the other sister right here. One lives in New York, one lives in LA. Totally different lives. They meet each other at a yoga retreat. They have no idea that they're related, and then obviously that comes to life, and so they switch places, Freaky Friday, Parent Trap style. And then they just get to learn more about themselves, discover who they are as sisters. I think they're both going through like a difficult time in their life, which is why they're going to the yoga retreat. But it just seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, a journey of just like self-acceptance and self-growth, and that just seems like something that I want to read right now. So we're going to pick it up. It has potential to be a 5-star read, which is why we're including it in this video. And actually my desire to read this book is the reason why I chose to film this video. And I'm going to be snacking on my mom's dessert. This is called the Oreo truffle. There's a similar recipe called Oreo lasagna, but it's so good. She makes this every single time we have a dinner party, and it's like the sole reason why I invite people over to have dinner parties, because mom makes this and it's so good. Guys, it's like an Oreo pudding, but it doesn't taste like pudding, it tastes good. I'm so excited. Bye. Hey guys, so I am officially at part 2 of Better Together. I'm on page 105 and so far it's really, really good. It looks like I've barely made a dent, but I swear it's taken me a while to get to this point, and I'm not a slow reader. I think I'm just used to reading paperbacks, and this is like a pretty big hardcover, so it's kind of a struggle to get used to reading this type of book, but so far I'm really loving it. I've never read a book before where we follow two sisters who are this different. This book is dual perspective, and what I'm really enjoying about this book is we're seeing important events from both sides. I feel like in so many dual perspective books, we only get one perspective, and I'm like, well, wait, I want to know what he was thinking in this moment, or I want to know what she was thinking during this exchange, and I feel like we never fully get that. But in this book, with any bigger event or I guess scene, we're getting both perspectives, Siri's and Jamie's, which is really, really cool. It just adds a different dynamic to the story, because in so many romance books, we only get one perspective, so it's pretty easy to pick a side because I know exactly, I only read one side. But with this, it just adds another element of I'm getting both sides of the story. I know exactly how each of them are feeling. I know exactly what they're thinking, and it makes it a little bit different, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to like pick a side. Not that we need to pick a side yet, but I'm sure that's coming. As of right now, I really am enjoying it. I don't know if it's going to be a 5-star read yet. There are a couple things in it that I'm just like, kind of not. See you when I'm off work. Bye. Hey y'all, sorry that the only time I am filming for this video is at night. I don't know when that's going to change. Last time we talked, it was Tuesday. It's now Thursday. Yesterday I got home from work and I was not in the filming mood at all. So I went, we're not going to film today. But I did read another like 100 pages in this book. So I am currently on page 230 and it's going really, really well so far. I know it's probably not going to be the 5-star read that makes me in the video, but I am really enjoying the journey. It's a fun plot. The plot is kind of flatlining right now, but so far up until where I am, it's been a fun little steady plot. It is 8:40. I don't know if you can see it. I'm probably not gonna be finishing this book today. For sure tomorrow, possibly today. We're gonna get a good bit in today. I finished my last summer class officially today. I took the exam, just submitted the exam. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So tomorrow I'm driving and returning my textbook, and then I get 2 weeks from school to just read. I still have work and everything, but I don't have the I get off work and I do homework. It's the I get off work and I can go to the beach and read and not have to really worry about anything. It's so nice. It's so nice. So if this is what adulting is like, I'm gonna love it. And see you guys when I finish it. Bye. Hey guys, so I finished Better Together, and this is not the book that's going to be the end of this video. I ended up rating this book 3.75 stars. The reason why I ranked it like low, like it's not low, like I think anything in the 3s is my average rating. This book by no means is bad, and I feel like because I'm making this video about rating books 5 stars, I feel like anything less than 5 star means the book is bad, and I just want to really emphasize the fact that this is not a bad book. It's just not the 5-star perfect read that I want to find while filming this video. This book, really good. It was funny. I felt like I went on a true adventure, and the characters were polar opposites and they had their own little quirks. And so I think having 2 polar opposites that are just so unique, it made reading the adventure so much more fun because I wasn't confused on who was who because their quirks like shined through. So I would be reading Siri in Jamie's body, but I wouldn't be questioning who it was because Siri's characteristics were very consistent. Same with Jamie's. So I really liked this book about how it had the chance to be so confusing and it never was. Honestly, Jamie, like girl, like love her, so cute. Literally want this side to be the front side because of how cute it is. But homegirl, she's a comedian, but in my personal opinion, she's not funny. And maybe it's because I'm reading it and I don't understand the rhythm. You know, like how like comedic timing is such a huge thing, and whenever you're reading it, you can't really pick up on it at all. So I was reading it and I was like, this is not funny. Like, you're not funny, girl. Also, she cussed so much. Something about reading it, it's an ick for me. It is a complete ick for me. If I read a book and the main character cusses over and over and over and over and over again, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me buy you a dictionary, gal, because it's not fun for me. The little plot twist about who Jamie was to Siri was like so golden, like very unrealistic, but I definitely appreciated it, and it just brought another element to this book. So this book was good. It was good. And I would recommend it to people. It just was not the fantastic 5-star read that I was really wanting. But it was still good, and I'm very happy that I read this book and got it off my to-do list. To-do? TBR. Ding-a-ling. The next book I'm going to read in hopes of finding my perfect 5-star read is The Summer Girl by Elle Kennedy. In my Reading for 24 Hours video, I read the second book in the series, Bad Girl Reputation, and last summer I read Good Girl Complex, and both of those reads were 4.25 stars. Because it says The Summer Girl, it takes place in Avalon Bay and all of that. I'm going to have like a full-on summer day tomorrow. I'm going to read this book on the beach. I'm going to get crab legs with my mom. I'm just going to have such a good like summery day, and I really hope that me having a summery day adds to the environment surrounding this book. So hopefully I can knock it out tomorrow. If not, I'll finish it Sunday, but I see potential for this book, so I'm excited. Bye. This is the most comfortable position I'm in, and I like this book so far, but I look stupid. Euphoric delight, only you and me. Pour your honey, sickly sweet. am 300 pages into The Summer Girl, and because it only has like 385 pages, I'm making the decision to put the book down now so that I can get a good night's sleep, because I know that's probably another hour of reading and I have to get up early for work in the morning, even though I really want to finish it. I really want to finish it. It's good, it's just a little long. I'm interested in the plot, but also the book could be ending right now and I'd be okay. Reading on the beach and then reading on my porch for a little bit really just added to the vibes. Also, I went to our, it's called Boardwalk Billy's, but they have such good crab legs, and that just really aided to like being on vacation, because it's a popular vacation spot. And I feel like if this was in Avalon Bay, they would for sure have a Boardwalk Billy's, you know what I mean? So I definitely feel like just my day today and like what I did really added to the atmosphere of the book. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow when I finish the book. Hey guys, so I just got back from church. Also, peep the super cute popsicle earrings that I wore. So cute. I just got home, so I'm going to pound this burger and finish the remaining 100 pages that I have of The Summer Girl. I am really enjoying this book so far. I think Tate and Cassie's relationship is my favorite of the 3 books that we've gotten so far. I don't know, man, but like I love Mackenzie, I love Genevieve, now I love Cassie. It's just like a whole thing of like I love them so much. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat my burger, finish this book, and I'll check in with you guys when I'm done with both of those. Yesterday I finished The Summer Girl by Elle Kennedy. I ended up giving this book 4.25 stars. I debated for a good bit if this should be a 5, a 4.5, or a 4.25, and I know what you guys are saying, Ainsley, like just give it a 5 and have the video be over. I'm not just giving this book a 4.25 so that the video keeps going. That is not it at all. My philosophy, because I'm such a philosopher around books, is that whenever I close a book and it's getting 5 stars, I close the book and I go, wow, that was a 5-star read. So if I'm ever debating over a book whether I should give it 5 stars or not, it's probably not a 5-star read, because I know in my heart what a 5-star book is. With this book, because I was debating it, I was like, probably not a 5-star read. And then I just thought of like my reasoning why it's not a 5-star read, and I was like, that's not enough to just make it a 4. So it's a 4.25. I think this book was my favorite book of the series just because of how many cute summery moments we had, and I love Cassie. I think I related the most to Cassie, just with the insecurity she has, but also I think that Cassie and Tate's relationship was the most like fun to follow. And I think it's because I personally, I know a lot of girls are interested in like the bad boys. I totally get that. I'm not one. I'm not like, oh, I just want a bad guy. No, I want a good guy. Tate's a good guy. Tate's a great guy. Tate. I love Tate. So this book I think was my favorite of the 3 just because of how good Tate was. But the reason it wasn't a 5 is because Tate had like 6 chapters in the whole book. Like I felt like we got so much more out of Cassie's perspectives than we did Tate's. And that, it wasn't even to me, and I didn't like that. So I don't know if anybody else felt like that, but it was just an overwhelming amount of Cassie. Love her, don't get me wrong, but I also love Tate, and I feel like he was silenced a little bit, and I didn't like that. This half of the book was so good, with the auction, with the drama, the plot twist, with the company games, the beach games. That was so fun and summery. But the first half of the book, I really felt like Elle Kennedy took her time creating the storyline, which was fine. But I do have ADHD, so we gotta get there. We gotta get there, girly. But so whenever I started this book, I was like, okay, solid 3-star book. Obviously it got so much better, but because I did have that initial feeling of like, not the best. I will say reading this book on the beach and just having a summery day really aided to my enjoyment of this book. I think starting it on the beach, having a little like beachy dinner, it just really added to my experience, and I think that just really aided the atmosphere of the book. So yeah, 4.25 stars. I think next up I'm going to read The Summer of Broken Rules. I have heard so many good things about this book. I've heard that this book just takes you on such a fun, summer-loving adventure, and that is kind of like exactly what I'm in the mood for right now. I have 2 weeks left of summer before my school semester starts. So I really just want my last couple reads over the next 2 weeks to just fully capture summer, and I think this book is going to do such a good job of just taking me on that fun summery adventure. It says, it's all fun and games until someone loses their heart. How fun! Oh. Wait, whoa! Sorry, I read the first chapter of the synopsis and I had no idea that Meredith, our main character, was going to be grieving. I got my nails done today and it kind of matches. How cool. Sorry if you are a little confused on like why I have pink nails and I don't have pink nails and I have them back again. It's simply because I was a dodo bird and I accidentally deleted a couple clips, so my bad. It takes place at Martha's Vineyard and it's gonna be so much fun, so stay tuned. Yay! Hey guys, so I'm about 75% of the way done with The Summer of Broken Rules. I am living for this book. I read most of it last night. I read like 150 pages last night. So good. And then right now, let me check. Right now I'm on page 240 and it is really, really good. Tonight, as much as I would love to finish it, I don't think that's in the plan. I am laughing. I am feeling the grieving that Meredith is going through. I am falling in love with Wit. It's looking like a 5-star read. No complaints. So this video might be over a little sooner than I anticipated. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish the book tonight because I have a YouTube video that I want to finish editing and everything. So that is going to take priority over the book. Super sad. I know. I went to work today and literally the whole day I just wanted to read my book. I told my coworker, I was like, oh my gosh, this book I'm reading. And I like talked to her about it and she was like, oh my gosh. And it said Kindle Unlimited. If you guys are interested in reading this book, Kindle Unlimited hooks you up with it. So go get it, read it, love it. And the next time you see me, this book will be finished and I'll let you guys know my thoughts. So bye. Hey guys, so it is 1:42 in the morning and I just finished The Summer of Broken Rules. I rated this book 5 stars. You guys, this was such a good book. I honestly don't know why I didn't pick it up sooner. It was pretty popular last summer on TikTok. Like I just saw a bunch of people had like included it in like book hauls. I added it to my list and then I was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna like it. So I never like bought it. I'm so happy I bought it because 5 stars. 5 stars, but like an unexpected 5 stars, you know what I mean? The characters were so fun and funny. I love Meredith, I love Wit, they were adorable. Like I loved reading them falling in love. It was so like pure, and I feel like it's so popular now to like have like enemies to lovers or like there be some sort of like conflict at the beginning of the relationship, and I loved that there really wasn't a conflict. Like they just had this beautiful connection from the beginning, and just being able to watch that gradually develop over time was beautiful. Reading this book, it was just fun for me. Whether we were experiencing or like exploring Martha's Vineyard, or we were having like scenes from The Game Assassin, or we were just watching Meredith just communicate and grow in her relationship with Wit, or her try to like salvage her friendships, her grieving of her sister Claire. It was such a fun book, but there was also the like rawness and realness to it that I just loved. I just feel like Meredith was such a well-rounded character solely because she had that like darkness to her, but throughout the book like we saw her like start to live life again and allow herself to come out of her like grieving shell. And this book was so good, so good. Every summer there's like a couple books that I just like reread every single summer, or I try to, and I definitely can see this book being added to that list. Alrighty you guys, well I love you, but seeing as this book got a 5-star rating, our video is officially over. I probably will not ever be making this video again because I feel like whenever I was reading these books, I was so hyper focused on trying to make it a 5-star read, or just I felt like I was so nitpicky. I don't know. I just feel like I wasn't able to fully enjoy these books because I was so focused on, is this going to be a 5-star read? Oh man, it's not a 5-star read. I have to pick another book that I think is going to be a 5-star read. I don't know. I was so hyper focused on making a book a 5-star. I wasn't really able to allow myself to enjoy it. This video was fun, and it encouraged me to like pick up books that I really, really thought I was going to love, and I read some really, really good ones for this video. So I'm thankful that this video kind of forced me to pick up those books that I was kind of like, maybe I won't like. So I definitely like that this video challenged me a little bit, but I probably won't be doing it again just because I feel like it warped my mindset towards reading, and that's not good. I didn't like it. That is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, subscribe, knowing that you're probably never going to see it again. But I post every Thursday, and bookish content, life content, just a bunch of fun stuff. So I hope that you guys choose to join me on my reading journey. It is literally so much fun. But yeah, I love you. Bye.